Welcome back to Tea Time with your two favorite hosts. I'm Ro.
And right now,
Let's dive into it.
okay, welcome back everyone for Tea Time. Yes. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be giving you guys literal tea on us. We're going to be coming back with a little bit of gossip.
The gossipy-ist.
Exactly. So, we're going to be looking at reality shows, actually. So, let us know if you guys watch reality shows and what reality shows you like to watch. And maybe we might check it out and it may come up on another episode of Tea Time. The reason why we're going through reality shows in the Tea Time is because it actually may be beneficial for you if you want to make your English sound a little bit more natural.
Yes.
So in this episode, we're going to be breaking down all the juicy drama from the newest Love is Blind season 6. Let's get into it.
Yes, so today I'm very excited for this one. So if you are learning English, reality TV is kind of like your secret weapon, in the sense that it allows you to hear more natural conversations. You can hear everyday language use that perhaps you will not see in a movie that is scripted, okay? Reality TV is very free form, and what the people on screen are feeling is real. So a lot of the everyday language, slang, and drama, of course, is what we are going to be seeing in these reality TV shows. And when you watch them, you can actually pick up more cultural references and social cues that maybe perhaps you don't get from your English learning books or from your television shows. So reality TV is kind of like a secret source of information. And what better show to talk about than Love is Blind, where drama meets romance in the most unique way.
And unique is definitely the word we want to use for this one, because when we dive into the drama, yeah, you guys are in for a show this time around. So, Ro, why do you think TV shows work so well for English learners?
Well, I think reality TV show, like we always talked about previously, it's just real world conversations, especially for our language practice. I think it offers a lot of unique experience that you're not going to get from scripted TV shows. I mean, yeah, scripted TV shows do try to use current cultural trends and social norms, but I think it's different when you are seeing it from people who are using it in the real life action as they are speaking, as well as there's a lot of language use that is not common all throughout all English speakers. And the unique
that
thing
is true.
about
We do know that sometimes English is definitely regional. There's a lot of regional dialects, different regions using different kinds of slang.
Agree. So like from the TV show?
Yeah. So what kind of examples of slang have you seen in these TV shows?
My favorite is when they play the red flag, green flag game.
Oh yeah, we did talk about red flags and green flags in a previous episode.
Yes, and they also talked about like ghosting and the ick. How do we explain what ghosting and the ick is?
Well, in the dating scene in English-speaking cultures, I don't know how it is in other cultures.
Yeah.
But ghosting is basically when you're talking to someone, a romantic interest, and they kind of just disappear like a ghost.
And that comes with the technical age, right? This wouldn't have been a thing a long time ago, but like especially with like the younger generations, they are more likely to
and the dating apps, it's made it more prevalent for sure.
The dating apps for sure.
The ghetto. As for the ick, well, it's kind of something that doesn't really make sense to everyone, but for you, it's like a pet peeve.
Yeah, something that just kind of makes you get put off by someone. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, maybe we talk about our own icks
Should
that
be.
we don't like. Like, I don't like it when someone, I don't know, like, I'm kind of a bit of old fashioned in the way I expect people to treat me. So, like, if a guy walks on, like, lets me walk on the outside next to the road, for me, that's an
Yeah.
ick because, yeah, it's old fashioned, but I like to feel like I'm expecting you to be like a protector. So for me, that's an ick if a guy like lets me walk on the outside closer to the road.
For me, it's kind of similar where like I'm a little old-fashioned as well.
Hmm.
So you know when you're getting dropped off and
Yeah.
the guy just speeds off, he doesn't even see if you got in the house.
Oh, that's such an ick.
I
That's
hate
such an
that so much.
ick.
Like,
When,
sir, at least see if I'm safely in the house.
yeah, like see your date safely to the end.
Yeah. Like you don't even have to get
Freaking,
out the car. Just make
it's
sure
not a
I'm like
drive-through
inside.
service. It's not like, hi, here's your order, bye. Like, no, like, see it through to the end. I'm your special person.
Yeah, exactly. Also, like I have so many ex, by the way, because I'm real picky. A guy who freaking wants you to put down your card so they can use it and
Oh.
act like they're paying for the date. Ugh, gross.
Like, let me
You
protect my image, but also like not protect my image to
right?
you.
Like
To
just
other
not
people,
actually.
it matters more.
Yeah, because everybody else matters more than the person you're actually on the date with. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. And honestly, this is something I loved about the show. It's just because like these eggs that we talk about, I like seeing them play out because, which we'll get into. But like
Yeah.
this is the great thing about the show is we learn about these like cultural language, this cultural slang that maybe perhaps you guys not use in your own personal life, but
Exactly. And
watching reality TV.
you're also learning about different accents, tones, expressions. You can look at the person's face and
Yes.
link the word that they're saying that you may not understand to the expression on their face and kind of
Yes.
use it that way as a social cue of what you're supposed to say in a moment.
Agreed. And it's something I can especially appreciate about this show that we're talking about with the whole entire accents is they do film in like major cities all throughout the United States, so you can hear different accents, word use, and specific language use from that region. So I think it offers a very valuable practice for our English learners who are watching us here on this channel.
That is very true. Wasn't there a season from the major city of your state?
I absolutely hated that season. Of course,
I
for
loved
me,
it. And that's like the only one that I watched.
my favorite was like, I see in my mind, and I'm like, stop it, because
But
I
there
know
was
I
so
used
much
that.
tea. There was
Oh
so much tea in
God.
that
Oh,
season.
that's like honestly, it's the most cringiest season for me, and I hate the fact that, of course, it's from my home state. I'm like, y'all are out here making us Washingtonians look cringy.
So, before we get into a tangent about everything, let's dive into the tea for today, which you guys can see in part 2 of this episode.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media, guys. Don't forget that we are also on Spotify if you are on the go kind of listener for your podcast. I know I like to sometimes listen back onto our podcast episodes because honestly, Arnell and I are so funny. My ego's a little bit high. I might be biased, but you know. If you guys have any reality TV shows that you guys are also very interested in, please comment down below. Or you can comment on the pages that we will be posting these episodes on our Facebook, Instagram.
Yes, please comment because we would love to talk to you guys.
Yes.
We read everything.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media that we have up here in the top, guys. As always, at Lending Language Lab. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Ro.
I'm Arnell. And we'll see you in the next one. Boop, boop, boop. Stay tuned for part 2.
Man,
Stay
this
tuned
season
for part
was
2.
so crazy. It was even worse than the one that was filmed on my city, because these awfuls were these awfuls.
These apples, you know. Yeah.
That's what we can call them instead of couples. These awfuls